Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Welcome to Job Search Radio.
Are you looking for a new job or interested in leveling up? Job Search Radio is your go-to resource for insider tips on job hunting and growing your career. Here's your host, Jeff Altman.
Episode 382 of Job Search Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. And today we begin a month of shows about negotiating. Now, I want to be clear, negotiating isn't always about them. Sometimes it's about you. And today's show is an illustration of that. That's why I chose to make it first, because a lot of what I'm going to talk about is about, employers and trying to get them to increase the money, but you've got a part in this too. And sometimes irrational behavior gets in the way. You'll understand as you listen to the show. Hope you find it helpful. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It does help other people find the show. And if we aren't connected on Facebook, of all places, Facebook. Look for Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, or go to facebook.com/no BS coaching advice. Connect with me there. You'll get information, a lot more than just the podcast, but you'll get access to videos and other things I create that'll help you find work more quickly. Now, let's get going. People make lots of mistakes in their job search, but none are more costly than the mistakes made during a salary negotiation. One of the mistakes people make, among the many, is their impatience with the process of negotiation causes them to turn down offers prematurely. Let me give you an example. You've received an offer for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 less than what you're currently earning, and the firm won't budge. Now, the job is one you really like. It's still a salary increase. It's going to pay you market value for what you do. And remember, market value has a range. It's not one specific number. And then the firm won't budge, and you don't say to yourself, well, the cost of commutation is going to save me X number of dollars. They pay for insurance. I'm getting an extra week of vacation. This kind of adds up to some money for me, Instead, you go, they won't budge, and you get angry and frustrated, and you turn down an offer because your ego's gotten in the way. Instead of being out of control here, and you think you're in control, you're out of control. Your anxiety level about the negotiation is built up sufficiently. I'll just simply say, start looking at the alternative benefits. Look at the benefits here and start seeing what their value is. Start looking at whether or not your taxes are going to be lower, whether or not your health insurance costs are going to be lower. All of these add up to money. And then ask yourself this big question. Will the pleasure I receive of doing this job outweigh the disadvantage of it not being perfect? Will this always get in my way? Now, if you're like most people I know, it really won't always get in your way. And you have to pause before turning things down to ask yourself these questions and act on this advice, because ultimately opportunities like the one you're evaluating don't come around all the time. Remember, there may be another good job out there, but there may not be, and this may be what your value is. Take the time and don't act impatiently and turn down an offer prematurely. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways that you can follow up with me. First of all, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching from me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word coaching. I'll get back in touch with you. We'll set up a time to speak for an introductory conversation. We'll see if it makes sense for us to work together. Generally, I work with people at a manager level and above. Next, if you're not at that level, the next best way to work with me is through JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. There I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Plus, you can ask me questions through the site. I'll be very happy to answer them. Next, if you're not sure about your resume or your LinkedIn profile or both, I do critiques of them, and you can find out more about them at thebiggamehunter.us, as well as what I call a job search makeover, where you hire me, we sit down for 60, 90 minutes or so, we go through everything that you're doing in your search, maybe we do a mock interview, and when all is said and done, you are much better prepared to go forward. I have a lot of services like that. Again, you can find out about them at thebiggamehunter.us. So I'll be back soon with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
If you would like to have Jeff give you advice about your job search, you'll love JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. This site has all of Jeff's books and guides to job hunting available free. The ability to have Jeff answer your questions, plus podcasts and videos that'll help you with all the different parts of a job search, including writing a winning resume and cover letter, great answers to interview questions, how to negotiate effectively, whether you want an easy way or want to get tough, plus a community of people like you who you can get advice from. The site again is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com.